Hello and welcome to another episode of Studio 21. I am your host, Daniella John, and I have a lot on my mind recently, especially currently being in Texas. We are like in this weird in-between space of spring and summer where the days start in the early 60s, like it's like 60 in the morning and then by noon it is 85 plus humidity, and I just don't know how to dress. I don't know how to exist outside. I want to go swimming because it's hot outside, but it's not hot enough to actually go swimming, and it is just absolutely terrible, and it is just like a premonition of how hot this summer will be. What else happened to me this week? Oh, this past week I got my vaccine, my first dose, which is very exciting, and I know that Texas here soon is going to be opening it up to all adults, so be on the lookout for that. Also, my Snapchat is giving me memories from last year of the beginning of the lockdown, and I just have to say that 2020 Daniella had so many hopes and dreams. And I have many hopes and dreams for you, so let's see what's happening this week in San Antonio. Thursday, April 1st is obviously April Fool's Day. Now, I don't have any specific events to tell you about for Thursday, but I do have some prank ideas. So, you can glue googly eyes on all of your household products if you share your household with somebody. If you just did that to yourself, that would be a little weird. Now, you would probably have to do this in the nighttime or whenever your housemate or roommates or parents or whatever aren't out and about. Another one that you could do is I've always wanted to do this, move all of your furniture by an inch, either an inch to the left or an inch to the right, because it's going to make everybody feel like something is off and they can't quite put their finger on it. Also, there's going to be lots of collisions, some nice hip collisions of people bumping into the couch or bumping into the table, and that's pretty hilarious. I'm a fan of that. You can also redo all of your social media to make them look like official fan pages of different things like KFC or even Slinkies. Honestly, the world is your oyster. Or you can get into your friend's car and move their driver's seat either backwards or forwards, which that would be super annoying and weird and make them feel was somebody in my car? That's so strange. Get creative, have fun, be safe. Let's keep it cool. Keep April Fools cool. Now for a real event, on Saturday, April 3rd, the Majestic Theater is presenting a production of Aladdin. So I've seen Aladdin on Broadway, and it's a pretty good show. It's a pretty fun time, and there is nothing like experiencing a live performance with other people. You just get to build off of each other's energies, and if everybody's having fun, then you're having fun, and it's honestly just the best. Additionally, I know that performers have been suffering during the pandemic, so it's really good to see that there are opportunities for them to travel and perform with these other shows. It's really wonderful. So if you fancy a magic carpet ride on Saturday, check out the Majestic Theater. On Sunday, April 4th, now the Aztec Theater on North St. Mary Street, the other one is downtown, this is on North St. Mary Street, is hosting a Rocky Horror Picture Show night. Now, the first time I saw this production was in the Fiesta Room on Trinity's campus my freshman year. So if I extrapolate from that experience, this event should be really fun. That movie is the definition of a cultural reset, and it is such a cool group experience. So if you're interested, check out the Aztec Theater, and they can give you more information on ticket prices and times for the Rocky Horror Picture Show. This weekend is Good Friday / Easter, and whether or not you celebrate, there are a few ways to spend your weekend. Well, not official events, because San Antonio has been lacking recently, but luckily for you, I am full of brilliant ideas. So you can make your own confetti eggs. This is what I would do. I haven't done it, but this is how I imagine doing it. I would take an egg. I'd buy a dozen eggs, 16 dozen, whatever. I'd buy an egg, poke a hole in it, empty out the egg, dye it with food coloring. Then you can fill it with whatever you want. You can be nice and fill it with confetti and sprinkles, or you could be weird and do custard or peanut butter. Honestly, do whatever you want, get creative, have fun with it. You could also I've been wanting to do this forever, you could have a field day with all of your friends. Do you remember field day? Remember how it was like the best day in elementary and middle school? You can recreate that fun with your friends. Plus, you get to pick the activities, and you can pick your favorite activities, whether it's like a relay race or like, you know, the one where like you dip like a sponge in the water and you pass it behind everybody. Like, that's so fun. You could do that. That could be you. If you do that, let us know. That's so exciting, and I'm like jealous. What a fun experience. Like, amazing. I love field day. That's all I have for you this week. Stay tuned for release date, gossip guru, and our musical performer, Joel Holmes. See you next time.
Hi everyone, I'm Madison and Ana.
And I'm Jolie Francis.
And we would love to welcome you back to Gossip Guru. Hey! So our first story of the day is the Bachelor finale that happened this past Monday, March 15th. And it was a bombshell. So Matt James, the very first Black Bachelor, was between his two finalists, Rachel Kirkconnell and Michelle Young. Spoiler alert, Matt James did end up picking Rachel Kirkconnell, which was really surprising because she has been in the headlines lately in Bachelor Nation and also in news in general for going to an antebellum-themed party in 2018.
Yeah, and for those who may not know, even though most should, antebellum stands for before the war, so before the Civil War, aka when slaves were still enslaved.
Exactly. So really problematic behavior, especially if she was competing for the very first Black Bachelor's heart. So it was just kind of a sad season. So it ended with him picking Rachel Kirkconnell, but after the final rose, which aired after the finale, it was revealed that Matt James had broken up with Rachel Kirkconnell.
As he should.
As he should, exactly. And it was a really heartbreaking conversation to watch live. You could tell that he was going through a lot of emotional pain. And he said after the final rose that he never expected to have this conversation with any of his contestants. He didn't expect any of his contestants to be going to these racist events. Nevertheless, his finalist. So yeah, someone he loved, someone he really wanted to spend his life with, and now this happened. It's just completely unfair. Rachel Kirkconnell did apologize, and after the final rose, she said that she was just really ignorant and she didn't understand the history behind the party. About these antebellum-themed parties. Yeah. Well, I mean, I have my thoughts and feelings on her. The runner-up, Michelle Young, literally my pick.
I know, we were rooting for her.
We were really rooting for her, but we knew he was going to pick Rachel.
Yeah. It was disappointing. Disappointing, but not surprising, because you could tell how much he liked her, but he didn't know what we knew.
Exactly, and that's what was so
upsetting.
upsetting.
She had a racially insensitive past, as they said it.
As they said in after the final rose.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Overall, I just wish Matt James the best as he moves on from this journey. I just wish him love. I know he's been getting a lot of hate online, and I just want everybody to be kind. He doesn't deserve this.
No, he already went through such a traumatic experience.
Yeah, and he deserves to break up with her, especially if that's his decision to make. But on a lighter note, at the end of after the final rose, it was revealed that Michelle Young, who we stan,
one of the finalists,
and Katie Thurin, who was another contestant on his season, were named as the two next bachelorettes. So they will be the Bachelorette number 17 and 18, and their seasons will air in the summer and the fall. And I'm just really excited for both of them because I love their stories.
I know, I'm ready for Matt James to find love, and I'm ready for Michelle and Katie to find love.
Exactly.
I'm ready for love.
Ready for love, ready for a good season.
Yeah. I want drama, but not that kind of drama. Not the sad drama.
Not the sad drama. It was a lot. We watched the finale together, and we felt for him.
We felt really bad for him. So that's really sad. But our next story is actually another finale of a reality show. RuPaul's Drag Race, the United Kingdom version, just ended its second season with the announcement of the first place winner, Lawrence Chaney.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the crowning video was reposted on Twitter. In the comments, they were not happy. They were screaming about how another queen should have won, Bimini Von Lulash, which, with a name like that, I agree, she should have won. So the comments were really mad. Some people were trying to defend Lawrence's win, but most of the comments were just upset, and they said that the judging kind of seemed like it was based on favoritism and not talent.
Ooh.
So, The Bachelor, RuPaul's Drag Race, everyone's upset about the winners.
Yeah,
Everyone's
true.
rooting for the runner-ups. And that's all we got for Gossip Brew this week.
Yeah, it was so nice talking to all of you. And now to our musical guest. Bye.
Hello, my name is Alexei Moratov. I am the musical interviewer for this week, and today with me is Joel Holmes, better known by his artist name Joho. How are you doing, Joel?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
No problem. You recently released an album. I wanted to hear some of your thoughts on it and what do you want to put out there.
I released an album back in October called Space City Serenade. It has quite a few songs that I really do enjoy. It's more so me getting back to my original sound that I had on my first few projects after taking some time away to do some more experimental stuff. Um, but yeah, it was supported by three or four singles that did really well streaming, and it's my highest streamed album of all time right now. So I consider it a success.
You collaborate a lot with Trinity alum. What is that process like?
So for the most part, I'm just like a lover of music, and there's some people such as Kaylee King and Max Got the Tracks that I've collaborated with just because I've heard their stuff, and like Trinity's small enough where you meet people within the community, and I've just like been, hey, I really enjoy your work. Would you be interested in collaborating sometime and working on something? I would just message them and reach out. But like with McKenna, Kadarius, and like a lot of my other collaborators from Trinity, those just are built from like genuine friendships that I've shared with people. Like they are my friends. They know that I make music. They're fans of my music, and they were. I asked them if they would want to join me and hop on some of my songs. So I'm happy that they did because the songs turned out really well.
What song are you most proud about on your most recent album?
The song that I'm most proud of, it's called Rules. I released it on my birthday a few months ago,
Oh,
and it
nice.
has been an overwhelming success. It has around 40,000 streams right now, so it's my biggest song by far. And for it to be a song that like I didn't really like spend too much time writing it, I think I wrote it in like 15 minutes, and to like come out the way that it did and like have like the success that it's had, I think is just like a sign that like I am getting better. I am cultivating this fan base, and like things are always on the up and up. So I think that it's like a huge sign of growth personally.
Could you please plug your social media, your merch store, and where people can find your music?
For sure. All of my social media links, all of my streaming links, and all of my merch can be found at johomusic.com. That is JOHO music.com. I'm Joho Music on Instagram, Joel Swole on Twitter, and yeah, you can find me. I'm really accessible. I'm all over the place, so tap in. I have a new album coming out on April 23rd. The name of it is Discotheque Funeral. It's full of bangers. Be sure to check it out.
Hi, I'm Madison Poljan.
And I'm Remy Zika. Welcome to Release Date.
Our movie this week is Dune, the first of a planned two-part international co-production adaptation of the Frank Herbert book, Dune. The movie is a science fiction epic about a duke named Leto Atreides, who takes control of the planet Arrakis, also known as Dune, home of the most valuable resource in the universe, a spice that can extend human life and confer superhuman powers, and home of the perilous sandworms. Leto takes his Bene Gesserit concubine, Lady Jessica, his son and heir, Paul, and his most trusted advisors on a mission that may in fact be a trap.
Yeah. I know Dune was pushed back because of COVID, but I'm really excited to see it getting released now. I'm not that excited for Timothée Chalamet in the movie, but I am really excited for Oscar Isaac and Zendaya and so many more people. This cast really is like star-studded. It's packed with so many famous people. And the thing I'm most looking forward to though is like it's a new immersive fictional science world that like it opens up all these abilities of cosplaying and a new culture, something new to get involved with now that Star Wars is over and stuff like that. And it looks like it's really shaping up to be the new obsession for science fiction nerds, which I am that. But this is a really big project to take on, and I hope it goes better than other past like franchises have gone. So yeah, really excited.
Yeah, as one of those science fiction nerds, I was like blown away by the sheer epicness watching the trailer, and it actually really made me want to read the book, which it turns out is a series of 6 books. So I've got my summer plan chalked out for me. But I live for this kind of stuff. Alien planets, dreams and prophecies, mind-boggling conspiracies. It all seems really cool. And I'm interested to see if the movie strays from the book at all, which I will be reading soon. I ordered it. It's on its way. According to the Mix.net, the movie's planning on gender swapping a few characters. So I'm excited to see that. And I'm excited to see what else this new adaptation has in store.
Yeah, Dune will be released this year on October 1st. It's meant to be theatrically released, COVID willing, in IMAX and 3D, but you can also watch it on HBO Max this same day. So our video game this week is Little Devil Inside. It's an indie single player and co-op action adventure game that's set in the 19th century adventure world. It appears to be a third-person game in which you follow the professional and personal lives of monster hunters as they fight and hunt monsters.
Yeah, this game seems pretty interesting, and I'm excited for the co-op aspects of it. I really like all the designs for all of the little monsters. I think they're all really individual and creepy, but also kind of cute in their own ways. So I'm excited to play against these monsters and explore all their cool habitats. I'm also really kind of intrigued by this plot, though. It looks like from the trailer, there's something going on under the surface that's not just fighting monsters. Like, who is this guy? Is he here for comedic relief? Or is he important to the plot? Because he doesn't seem to be doing any monster fighting.
Yeah. I'm personally pre-ordering this game on my Switch. I'm so excited for it. I love the animation style. And while the game is still in pre-alpha, there's limited gameplay, it looks like a hoot. I am really excited for the tense moments at sea. Those look very stressful, but also very fun, and all of the gorgeous wildlife. The monster designs look so unique and look like they're trying to world build, which is a plus. And lastly, I know this is just the trailer, but the score for the trailer sounds beautiful, and I hope that the game is the same.
Little Devil Inside will be released in July of this year on Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. It can currently be pre-ordered now on all of these platforms. That's all for now. I'm Madison Poljan.
And I'm Marie Musica. Thank you for tuning in to Release Date.
What's up, Tiger TV? It's your boy Joho, here to perform a few songs. Thank you for having me. This first one is called Rules. Hope you enjoy. How'd you be better on your own? No use in picking up the phone. I think I'm better on my own. Playing the victim, but you never listen. You make it easy to grow apart. Always attacking and overreacting. Babe, I don't even know where to start. Our love was so sweet, it made me so weak. And now it's no sleep, it's best we don't speak. You pay no attention, now you're reminiscing of back when I was holding your heart. I don't give up, but my anxiety too. I'm not trying to learn what sobriety do. I don't think you know who you're trying to fool, but you're confused as if you think I needed you. Yeah. All we've been through, I'm not trying to turn around and make a different story. Could've been cool, saw a new side of you. If you run into me, just ignore me now. We know the rules ain't never been for you before, they just for me now. We know So go and keep that energy and go. You tried to replace me, so go and erase me. My number shouldn't be in your phone. You tweet how you hate me. My God, it's been 8 weeks. When are you gonna leave me alone? Your love was phony, and now you're lonely. You try to phone me, it's best we don't speak. No calls I have to take, and no more are you awake. Yeah, this goodbye has been written in stone. Yeah. All we've been through, I'm not trying to turn around and make a different story. Could've been cool, so I'm inside of you. If you run into me, just ignore me now. We know the rules ain't never been to you before. They just for me now. We know. So go and keep that energy and go. Yeah. That's Rules. It's out everywhere now on all streaming services. This next one's called Lily. The video's out now on YouTube. It drops on March 19th. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do. You barely ever break a stop sign, stop signs. You hit me daily on my hotline, hotline. Want you to be, but you are not mine, not mine. So what's the point of going on if we're not falling in love? Honestly, dear, I'm not fine, not fine. I shoot my shot, you say it's not time, not time. But while we waiting, this is my prime, my prime. So what's the point of going on if we're not falling in love? Oh, Lily, I swear one day you're gonna kill me. You drive me crazy, drive me silly, but you're the only one that thrills me. Lily, oh Lily, baby, I'm giving you the real me. I think it's clear that you just don't feel me, but either way, just know I'm still me. Lily, spending every day with you, thinking maybe you want me, just leading me on. Be almost feels like a zombie while I'm envisioning chilling, kicking it in the sun. Shoot me down, you're a gun. You're doing this all for fun, and I thought you were the one. The way that you had me stunned, but my view of you has spun. I'm thinking this might be done, and it sucks we could have won. Now look at us, leave with none. I know that it hurts a ton, but this is best for everyone. Oh Lily, I swear one day you're gonna kill me. You drive me crazy, drive me silly, but you're the only one that thrills me. Lily, oh Lily, baby, I'm giving you the real me. I think it's clear you just don't feel me, but either way, just know I'm still me. Lily, oh, 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 oh. I'll be out on all services on March 19th. And I got one more song for you guys. The name of this song is Calling Me Out. It came out on my 2020 album, Nocturnal Daydreams. Thank you guys for having me once again. Your friends go out, you lie in bed, you're thinking about where I'm at instead. And I don't call, I'm out of it. So you think that I just don't give up? I'm sorry. La 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 la. The light shines down. The light shines down. The light shines down. The light shines down. The light shines down upon your face from the telephone, showing my contact name. You're quite upset, I guess that I'm to blame. Haven't talked to you, and I know you're missing me. Out on the town with the boys, just being young and reckless. My phone got the calls and the texts, but I just saw they check it. Then you leave the bed and decide to put away your necklace. And then you grab your jacket, my energy you're matching. And you're calling me up, and you're calling me out. I'll be making you hurt sometimes, you know. I don't wanna give up, and I'm wallowing up at the thought of your touch sometimes, you know. You'll be calling me up, then you're calling me out. Wanting me to be closer now, you know. And I always move too slow, which is why you're letting go. You'll be calling me up, then you're calling me out. I'll be making you hurt sometimes, you know. I don't wanna give up, and I'm following up at the thought of your touch sometimes, you know. You'll be calling me up, and you're calling me out. Wanting me to be closer now, you know. And I always move too slow, which is why you're letting go. The city lights make your face glow, and I cherished you, but it never showed. Now you're out on the town, wearing your best clothes, and I'm all alone once the bar has closed. You'll be calling me up, then you're calling me out. I'll be making you hurt sometimes, you know. I don't wanna give up, and I'm wallowing up at the thought of your touch sometimes, you know. You'll be calling me up, then you're calling me out. Wanting me to be closer now, you know. And I always move too slow, which is why you're letting go. You'll be calling me up, then you're calling me out. I'll be making you hurt sometimes, you know. I don't wanna give up, and I'm following up at the thought of your touch sometimes, you know. You'll be calling me up, then you're calling me out. Wanting me to be closer now, you know. And I always move too slow, which is why you're letting go. Thank you guys for having me. Have a great day.